Winter is full on. Man, it was a little bit early this year. Usually, you know, November, December still kind of half decent, but we've had below freezing temperatures and snow, as you can see, for the last little while. This morning I was planning on going logging in the woods. My tractor's back there. I got a load of spruce to come out. I've got to tow it out of the woods and bring it out of there. But instead I'm going to saw a couple logs. I've got somebody coming for a couple of 4x4s, and I'm going to do that this morning. And as you can see on my bunk, I've got some hemlock there that I'm sawing. I sawed a lot of hemlock this year. I've got a guy that builds sheds, and he buys quite a bit from me, so that's okay, because I have a lot of it on my land actually. So we did a lot of that this year. But yeah, my issue is that my tractor's in the woods, so I gotta get a couple of 8-foot logs here in the sawmill. I could use my dad's tractor, but I could probably carry them by hand. I've got a pile of 8-footers there. I can take a couple of small ones. They're only 4x4s, and I only need to saw 2 of them. So I'll grab my steel log hook there and a pulp hook, and I'll put a few of them in my sawmill shed. I've got her all closed up for the winter. As you can see, I've got some doors closed up. The opening for the logs is open, because in the winter it blows from the north here, and it blows right into the shed, so I've got to close stuff up. So anyway, let's saw a couple of 4x4s and see how we make out. So there, real-time sawing a couple of 4x4 posts. These posts are for a business just down the way from me. A friend of mine opened a graphics and design business, a new business, and he wants a couple of posts to make a sign for at his home on side the road. So I sawed him a couple of these 4x4s. I think I'm going to put them in the planer. It'll only take a few minutes. Help him out. It'll be nice and smooth. Anyway, there's a couple of 4x4s. I'm going to load a couple of hemlocks on the mill, maybe do a little time lapse of that. But yeah, winter's here. It's cold. Everything's harder in the winter. Everything's frozen. I mean, stuff is not too frozen yet, but it's colder. You got to make sure everything's battened down. Here we've got a lot of wind here, so I've got this door opened up for now, but I'll close it when I'm done sawing so that everything's airtight in here. But I'm fortunate to have this mill building, sawmill building, to be able to saw some lumber when it's crappy outside. I can come out at night, put the lights on, saw a couple logs, or during the day, even in a snowstorm, I can come out here and saw a little bit. It just makes things a little harder because you've got to open stuff up to put your slab wood outside and your sawdust. And I did build the building big enough so that I could pile my lumber on the end there, so I don't really have to go outside. I always have a couple doors open though, for fumes and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so that's it for today. We're going to saw a couple of hemlocks and see how we make out. Thanks for watching, and see you later.